Episode 49. Thank you all for listening to episode 48. Hot Kobo or Quobo or Cabo, a Japanese Royal Rumble in Mexico.
Cabo? I could go for some Cabo right now.
Yeah, I'm Gary here with.
It's really cold outside.
You ever been to the Kobo Center?
Yes.
No, I've never been there.
Okay.
Nerd.
Just saying.
Oh, that was Brandon talking to Bear, and that was very rude that he would call me a nerd like that.
Well, sorry. Sometimes you deserve it, so.
That wasn't nice. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
I am not sorry.
Apologize.
Do we actually know what he said? Did he say Kobo or Quobo or Quabo or Hochquabo?
I honestly don't remember what he said.
I thought he said Hot Kobo.
I mean, that's what it sounded
but
like.
But I think it was
so
Hot Quabo.
I think it was Hot Stutter is what it was. So
Isn't that a restaurant down by the docks?
Hot Kobo?
No, I don't think so.
Kobe.
Kobe is like a Japanese beef.
Yeah.
Kobe beef.
Kobe is down.
He's
downtown.
Right. No, you're right. At the docks.
Also
the
was
docks.
a basketball player.
He
was? No, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Kobe Beef Bryant.
Speaking
Do you know
of
where he
Colorado.
was going to go to college?
Notre Dame.
No, he definitely wouldn't waste his time there. Isn't he from Philly?
Yeah.
Villanova.
LaSalle.
LaSalle. Interesting.
I think because his dad coached there. So he was going to go there, but, obviously he was too good, so he went straight to the NBA.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Giving you guys some information, man.
Well, thank you. Hey, I know that Stat Guy's not here this week, I think. So, sorry, Hot Kobo, Hot Quobo, Hot Queerbo. You're not here.
Maybe he's with the old stat guy. Probably getting...
The old stat guy's probably
is
frozen
he still
in the
down
garage.
in Kentucky? He might be there, but I thought he was in Kentucky at the Ted Nugent convention.
Why?
He's probably still there.
When was the last time you checked the garage? Because, I mean, it is negative 35 degrees outside, so he's probably frozen in there.
Well, that's okay.
Maybe he's eating tequila and pancakes again.
Do you eat
Well,
tequila?
he eats the pancakes, probably drinks the tequila.
Well, there we go.
Unless
Brandon
the
puts
tequila's
tequila in
the
his pancakes.
That sounds delicious. Only the Margaritaville stuff, though, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right, so let's thanks to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Give him a follow on Twitter at Songs by Wes. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Thank you to All Wear Clothing, the original sponsor of Over the Line Sports Podcast. Crandall's Quality Lawn Care serves the Toledo and surrounding area, and not
Phoenix, Arizona. That's where they just had the Royal Rumble, so it's fresh in my head.
Yeah, I like it. Speaking of the Royal Rumble, did you like where they were entering at?
Well, hold on, wait a second. I was going to go back to that. They also really don't have grass in Phoenix, so that's why he probably wouldn't need to go there.
You know, I was the person.
Unless he trims cactuses.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it cactus?
Cacti.
Cacti.
Yep.
I like cactuses. It sounds better.
Cactuses.
Brandon's just over there just, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just getting ready for our PGA segment.
Okay, well,
Did you...
you were just smiling.
Do you have a beard? Like a baby beard?
That's full, too. He's got the...
Yeah, I'm getting ready for... So when I leave my job, I'll grow this out. So
you're just...
I got to keep it clean shaved.
You're testing the waters?
Yeah, I'm testing the water. So I'll probably shave it, sometime soon.
How long are you going to let that grow out for?
It's been growing for 3 months.
Well... I've been in my role at my job for 3 years, so probably as long as I can, take it. As long as I can,
How long can you take it?
Okay. As long as I can, take it and it's not irritating.
So are you a good Catholic or not?
Okay, what do we got? Justin on Twitter? What's going on?
No, we got to keep thanking the sponsors. We got Verizon and Tim and Stephanie. We got Cassandra at PNC.
You guys need to get your mind out of the gutter, man.
And
trying to talk about my beard.
I mean,
you're thinking, something else.
We should just end it right now. It's not going to get much better than
Charlie's
that.
Dodge.
It should just end the episode right there. After the sponsors, maybe we'll do the sponsors one more time and end it because you're not going to top that right there.
Well, I guess good morning. Good afternoon.
Some solid shit. And good, how long can Brandon take it?
Yeah. So you never answered the question, though. Are you a good Catholic?
So we're going to do college basketball? Or
Did
No.
you go to church Sunday?
I always go to church.
Who did you pray to win the Royal Rumble? I assume that you talked to God about the Royal Rumble.
I mean, Stone Cold, but that didn't happen.
No, he laid it down.
Dear God, can you let Rocket Ishmael win the Royal Rumble, please?
Hey, College Football Hall of Fame.
He was the fastest in college football for 1 year. He didn't do much. But
So he was going to be the fastest in the Royal Rumble. All right. Justin on Twitter. What trades in the NBA are most likely to be done before the trade deadline?
Did we get all of our sponsors? PNC?
Yeah, I got them.
Verizon?
Charlie's Dodge. Yep, got them all.
Okay. Sorry, say the question again.
What trades in the NBA are most likely to be done before the trade deadline? Anthony Davis will not happen because I'm holding out hope it goes past the deadline so that he goes to Boston.
Well,
the
he's
Lakers
not going to Boston because
yeah.
Kyrie's leaving. So
the Lakers are
He's not
scrambling right
leaving.
now because they need
That's
to get
where all
the
the
deal
lies come through.
no, I think he's leaving.
I don't think he is.
Lakers need to get the deal done because, like you guys are, like you're hoping, obviously, that, if it goes to the...
If it goes past the
Goes-
seventh,
yeah, if it goes-
the Celtics have the most
Yeah,
to give.
because they have the most to give. Because you're not going to give up... Because I don't think New Orleans, you're not going to give up half... L.A., they're not going to give up half their team to get Anthony Davis.
They could because
but-
anybody would go play with LeBron
Well, I know.
in
But,
L.A.
yeah, they're not going to give up... Because what are they talking? They're talking Kuzma? Are they talking Lonzo Ball?
Kuzma.
What else are you going to throw? What else? New Orleans. If you're New Orleans, what are you going to ask for? Let me ask that question.
Ingram, Kuzma, Ball, and a first rounder
If you're Magic, you're going to give all that up?
for Davis.
Because what's left?
Dude,
Yeah.
they can get anybody.
To win now, they'll do it. They would.
You think they can win now with Rondo,
Rondo, Davis,
Rondo?
LeBron,
Davis,
Stevenson.
LeBron.
Yeah, I do.
Rondo's
Rondo's a good ball. He's good with assists, with all of that. He don't shoot. Give it to LeBron. Give it to Davis down low. It's over.
Well, it sounds like, if anything, Lonzo would be the one going, right? I mean,
right. Yeah. I think he has to be in the deal. He doesn't have to, but I think he's going to.
Kuzma should, but I don't think they want to get rid of Kuzma.
No, I think they want to keep him more than Ball.
I think they have to keep Kuzma because I think he's the best
Yeah.
young talent they have. I would say it goes Kuzma, Ball, then Ingram, and then probably Josh Hart. He's actually quite underrated coming off the bench.
I like Josh Hart.
And if they can keep, but I think that they'd have to get rid of him.
but he's not Owen Hart.
No, he's not.
Better than Bret Hart, though. That's
Yes.
a fact. No, seriously, though, I think Anthony Davis will go to the Lakers. It's going to happen. I mean, LeBron has already talked about it. Everyone's already talked about it. The NBA is just so poignant when they do these trades, and it seems like this one's kind of in writing right there. So it wouldn't shock me if he went before the trade deadline. When is the trade deadline? Do you
I think
know?
it's like
7th.
February. Oh, it's the 7th?
Yeah.
I thought it's like third week in February.
No, 7th, because
Okay,
that's what I'm
so-
holding out for. I got to hold out for another 8 days,
It's coming up.
but it doesn't happen.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what does happen, but there'll definitely be trades being made. The Cavs are probably going to trade Kevin Love. That'll be another one. I wouldn't be shocked. He's very close to coming back. It's not that he doesn't fit with the team right now. It's that they just don't need him. They're going to go young. They want to build for the future. I love Kevin Love, no pun intended, but he doesn't. I mean, there's no need for him to be in Cleveland. There's no need. They need to get rid of him and get the value now while they have it. When he gets back healthy, I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago. They can get a first round pick for him. So I think that Love gets moved to a contender before the trade deadline. Maybe Utah. I could see him going there. They have a good squad, but they don't have like the depth, and they could play him at 4. With Gobert, I think that would be solid. Gobert is a great defensive player and not the best offensive. So if you put Kevin Love in there and put someone out on the perimeter and can keep Gobert down low, I think that would be really good for Utah. So I wouldn't be shocked maybe if he got traded there. I don't know what they have to give up, but the Cavs already did trade. Who did they trade there? They got Alec Burks, so they traded someone there earlier in the year. I can't remember who. And JR will go too. He's still not. Hold on, wait. I gotta move this 19-pound bag of gummy bears for Brandon. He's still not gonna play with the Cavs this year, so I think JR is gonna get moved. I do think the Cavs are gonna be movers, getting picks here for the upcoming draft, and then younger players hopefully.
Well, Lonzo, if he does get traded, because he knows he's in the talks, he's hoping that he goes to either in a 3-way deal to New York or Chicago. And Tatum knows that he's mentioned in the deal for Anthony Davis, and he's like, well, I guess it's good to be wanted, and I can't control it. I can only control what I can control, is basically what he said. So I would hate to lose Tatum, but it's Anthony fucking Davis.
To go back.
But he's hurt, like you said. I love Tatum. Like, I don't want to give him up. Give up Jaylen Brown. Give up 2 guys before you give up Tatum.
Well, you give up Horford and Brown if you could, and then a first-round pick. I mean, there's going to be quite a bit you'd have to give up. I wouldn't give up Tatum. No way. No way would I. Tatum would be the one guy that they can't have. You want to trade Kyrie, you want to trade Horford, you want to trade Morris. Morris would be the second guy I wouldn't trade, but you have to keep Tatum no matter what.
I hope they don't trade him, man. That just scares the shit out of me.
To go back to Kevin Love, if the Cavs always had that mindset that they want to go young after LeBron announced that he was leaving, why? And I don't know how the money works, all these years following, all these sports. I still don't understand how the money works, but why sign Kevin Love to a 4-year, $100 million deal or something?
Yeah.
Why not sign him to a 1-year, $30 million deal?
Because they thought LeBron would stay.
But he signed that after.
When did he sign? He signed that after LeBron left in the offseason?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Did he? Okay. Yeah. Maybe they wanted him to be the face and get that, but maybe they, and this is coming from this. I'm not an insider. I'm not a professional. You know what I mean? We're just talking sports. If that was me, that's what I would do if I owned the team. But you're right. I totally forgot about that, to be honest with you. So maybe they won't. Maybe they will keep him. I would just think that would be the way they'd want to go to get young, because obviously they're gonna have a top 3 pick, in the lottery. So they're gonna get Zion, R.J. Barrett, or that kid from Murray State. So that's where they're gonna go. And I really think that getting rid of Kevin Love would help get another first-round pick and get a little bit more younger talent in there. Just like they did when LeBron left the first time and they got Kyrie. They built off of Kyrie and got then other younger talent in, but also talent who was, who's a little bit seasoned, but not like great. Just a whole bunch of role players, no superstars.
So the guys in there that who New Orleans would want: Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Ivica Zubac, and Brandon Ingram, potentially all 4 for Davis.
And a first-round pick.
No, just those 4. I figured 3 of those guys in a first-rounder, but
I would ask for a first-round pick.
But you're getting those 4 guys. I mean, you're getting 2 first-rounders right there. Granted, Lonzo hasn't lived up to his number 2 pick, but he's still young, and he had his idiot father also there. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, Celtics got a shot, but they can't do anything until after the trade deadline, because you can't. What is it? You can't have 2 guys with max, like potential for supermax contract, something like that. At the same time.
Supermax, right?
Yeah, and until after the deadline. So, Celtics got a shot, and it's how much do the Pelicans want to get rid of him? Is it right now, or can they wait a week and see what they can get out of Boston? I could see him waiting to see what they could get, but Boston's not going to trade for him if they don't get an extension out of him. It's just not going to happen.
Right. Because I think the only way Anthony Davis would be able to go there is that he needs to know that, one, that Tatum's going to be there, obviously, but 2, that Kyrie's going to be there for the long haul. Tatum is great, and what they have would be great, but you need Kyrie there with Davis and with Tatum. Then you can go ahead and use everybody else. If Horford's gone, that's fine. No one cares. The thing is, you have to worry about, and I know that as a Boston fan, you want him. The dude is so injury prone.
Yeah.
The team you have now isn't. I mean, to a point, Kyrie can be. But what I'm saying
Ken
is
Shancock.
that...
Rock.
What I'm saying is that Davis is a phenomenal NBA player. But the dude is just so injury prone, man. I don't know. If the Cavs had LeBron 5 years ago with Kyrie and they wanted to potentially make this trade, and let's say they didn't have Kevin Love, this would be to get Davis. I would say, that'd be great. And so from a fan's perspective, it would. But right now, if that's what they said, Anthony Davis wants to go to the Cavs, I'd say, no, he's just too injury prone right now. Yeah, he's a great player and a superstar when he's there. The numbers he puts up are fucking amazing.
You know who the Pelicans remind me of right now, though, or the last year? They remind me of Oklahoma City from several years ago when they had Durant, Westbrook, Harden.
I know, but at least they made it somewhere.
Right, because if you think about the Pelicans, they have exactly.
You got Drew Holiday. You
had Boogie Cousins, and you had Anthony Davis. And Rondo even.
They still made the playoffs, but they were like 7.
Well, and if they were in the East, they would have done better. Right. But they're in the West. But they reminded me of OKC. OKC would get to the playoffs, but wouldn't do shit.
I mean, that's just that organization. That's just a bad organization. I mean, that team was. I mean, the NBA used to own this team before Tom Benson, and his family bought it.
Who did they used to be, though? Were they the Charlotte Hornets?
They were the Charlotte Hornets, and then the New Orleans Hornets, and then they changed the New Orleans Pelicans.
Pelicans.
So, I mean, Seattle's going to get a team. I mean,
what do you want to be? Let's be the Pelicans.
very, very intimidating. Actually, Pelicans are scary motherfucking creatures.
Oh, they're huge, yeah, but
quite intimidating.
when you hear the name, you're like Pelicans. You're like,
exactly.
You think of a pelican like on what the hell is that? Finding Dory, Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Pelican.
Well, it's like the walleye. I mean, the walleye.
I love that. Their logo's
I like it too, but it's like
at first,
walleye.
At first, you're like, this is dumb. As
Yeah, when
shit.
they announced it, I don't know how many years ago,
You're
it's like,
yeah, we got the Toledo.
It's a storm. Yeah, it's a storm, and then.
Can't do it as long as him. Fuck, need a drink. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why they switched from the Storm. That was obnoxious.
Because it's
I know they wanted to make it family oriented, but it's so freaking stupid.
The Storm. I mean, it's still kind of questionable on the family oriented.
Yeah.
But
well, yeah, because you still have all the Storm fans. Like people are still going to be the season. The same season ticket holders for the Storm are the same people for the Wall.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Except for some.
And they had to do it because of expansion. But did you hear? There's talk, and they probably won't happen. There's talk of them going to the AHL. But it probably won't happen because of how much it costs to be, you got to put in your fee. It's like $1 to $2 million to join the AHL. They paid $500,000 to join the ECHL, but
which means ticket prices would go up.
Yeah, who are you going to be affiliated with?
Probably Detroit.
Detroit still.
Well, you still got
Grand Rapids. Yeah, but we fed the Walleye and Storm fed into. They used to feed into Chicago and Detroit.
I know that.
But yeah, two teams can feed into one system. Why couldn't they? I'm sure they do now.
I don't know how they do that though. Like, hey, I want this guy. No, I want this guy. Like
I'm sure they have some sort of contractual obligation.
Yeah, because you can send it down.
They probably say, okay, the Red Wings, you got the last guy.
But anything could happen too. I mean, they could go to Columbus, Blue Jackets. You've got, you could. I'm sure
well, they got Lake Erie.
I'm sure. See, right now, what they said is with what the Walleye's current. I was reading about it. What the Walleye's current capacity is and how many tickets are selling, they would be the third in the AHL.
I could imagine.
They need to win a cup, then they can talk about going up. I think win a cup.
They can go up now.
Who?
And then Toledo. Walleye.
Because they're there every year.
What is it, the Cauldron or the Kelly
Cup? Kelly Cup.
They win the Brigham Cup, which is best record, but it doesn't do shit.
Yeah.
It's every year. They'll get it again this year.
It's like when Washington,
they're like the Capitals. I mean, granted, they won one, but they're like the Capitals.
But, it's okay because when you get up to that point, then the Red Wings, let's say they have the Red Wings, they're sending their talent right to the AHL, not down two rungs.
Exactly.
It's like the Mud Hens were the Tigers. I mean, it's
exactly.
AAA.
And it makes sense because we are in a market in which we should have another pro. We should have a pro team. What did they say? We're the fifth or one of the top 5 cities that don't have a pro team, like in terms of how big we are.
Yeah, probably.
That doesn't have a pro.
Toledo. I think Toledo has over 1 million people living in it.
Virginia Beach is another one.
No.
There's not
Toledo's like 270,000.
I think it's like 750,000. Then surrounding area goes to 1 million.
Well, I'll be a stat guy. You guys keep talking.
Yeah, you look it up. I thought it would make. You could be right, but I'm pretty sure.
Maybe I'm thinking like not inner city, but like the city.
Jeez.
Just the city of.
Well, city of Toledo. I see what you're saying because you're thinking probably Lucas County.
Not like Maumee or
maybe
not Sylvania.
That could be it then. Well, regardless, I mean, yeah, Toledo. I don't see. That's the thing though, is I don't know if they have a pro team. Where would you put it?
Population 278,508.
What's Lucas County?
576.
It would be more than that, yeah. But you got Sylvania, you've got us, White House, Waterville, all the surrounding areas. Yeah. I'll check that out too while we're looking at it.
I thought it was a lot more than that. That's surprising. I mean, yeah, but that's the thing is there's nowhere in that downtown area you could put anything. And remember they talked about the arena football for a professional team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you'd have to make that Huntington Center a lot bigger and tear down a shitload of buildings.
You'd have to, but I mean, Toledo loves its sports.
430.
No wrong with that.
In 2017, there was 430,000. Yep.
Okay. I was off. Way off.
I mean, yeah, but like I was saying, Toledo loves its sports. You go to the Huntington Center.
Samsonite. I was way off.
Swanee, slappy, slippy, swappy.
You go to a Walleye game, it's usually packed. You go to a Mud Hens game. Now, I'm not saying to go to a Mud Hens game.
Usually sold out.
I'm not saying go to a Mud Hens game on a Tuesday or something, in May. I'm saying, go weekends usually. I mean, it's jam packed. It's sold out.
Even on the week. I mean, even during the week, it's
it's
half
very
to 3/4 full.
And but all the tickets are sold.
Exactly.
That's all they care about. They don't care if you show up.
Yeah. So
and we are going to we should probably figure that out after this episode. When we're done, we'll take some time. We got to figure out a day that we're going to record downtown because we're going to go to the Mud Hens game. Take wife, take hot friend, take girlfriend, take whatever Jake has at that point, and we'll be okay.
Globedale.
Hot cobalt. All right, so let's move on. So college basketball, I just got a ESPN update. Sparty, by the way, lost this week. Got their asses handed to them by Purdue. Never led in that entire game.
My sneaky Final Four pick.
And they've only got 3 losses in the Big Ten. But
I regret turning this on.
They beat the shit out of Michigan State. And Michigan State made a good comeback. They were down by 26, got it within 5, but just couldn't keep it there. This is a tough loss for them. Joshua Langford is out for the season.
I saw
Michigan
that.
State.
Yeah, I just saw that today, too.
And that sucks. So as a Sparty fan, a Sparty alum, I'm kind of saddened by that, but they're a deep team. It is Izzo. I don't think they're going to win it this year. I think we all picked Duke. I think Sparty maybe. I think I had him in the Final Four. I maybe Elite 8, Sweet 16. I think Langford's a leader on that team. Final Four is still possible, but I don't see it. And they're probably going to end up in somewhere like Duke's bracket. So they're going to get beat either way. So, Duke, as we know how stuff plays out, Duke's probably going to end up with the toughest bracket, too, because shit like that happens.
You mean the easiest bracket? That's how Duke works when Duke's
goes, good. Yeah,
because they can get
Kansas gets the hard one. So anyway, let's talk about the standings. We got Tennessee at 18-1. Were they 1 last week?
They just won.
Yeah, Tennessee's 2.
Yesterday.
They're number 1 2 weeks in a row for the first time ever in school history. I saw that.
Oh, wow.
They just beat South Carolina yesterday.
Yeah.
So Duke's number 2 at 17-2. Virginia's 3 at 18-1. Gonzaga's 4. Michigan 5. Michigan State didn't go anywhere. They're 6th. Kentucky's 7. Nevada's 8. North Carolina's 9. Marquette's 10. Kansas 11. VTech, Houston, Villanova, Louisville, idiot.
Oh,
Texas Tech,
Stupid idiot.
Purdue, that sneaky pick for Brandon, 14-6 at 17.
Go.
Buffalo, LSU, Iowa State, Maryland, Mississippi State, NC State, Wisconsin, and let's see how good you guys are at who's number 25. I'll give you guys a hint, and we'll see who's the best.
Okay,
Ready?
what's the hint?
Deion Sanders.
Florida State.
Okay, you win. There you go. Good call.
By the way, his son
Dallas Cowboys.
just committed to
San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, his quarterback son?
Atlanta Braves. Cincinnati Reds.
I just lost my damn train of thought.
I named his teams.
I think his son just committed to South Carolina. Prime time.
Wait, his which son? He's got like 4 sons.
The one that's
The quarterback?
Dion Jr.?
I think, yeah.
All his kids are named Dion at some point.
It starts with an S, like Silo or something.
Shiloh.
Shiloh.
Oh, you're talking the corner?
I don't. Shiloh. Whatever position. It just scrolled along the bottom of
Yeah,
ESPN the
Shiloh.
other day.
Yeah, he's a corner.
Yeah, he
I
just
don't
committed
care
to
about
South Carolina.
Yeah, he's nothing. His other son,
saying, he
just
just
the
committed to South
quarterback.
Carolina.
That kid's
How old is he?
he's a junior, I think.
Okay.
We talked about him before. Yeah, this kid's a corner, 6 foot. I can't remember his other son's name.
Shaka Khan.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Pretty
Pretty excited though for
Dion
that 30,
Jr.
that 30 for 30 coming out on him.
On Dion?
Double play, whatever it's called. Double play, whatever it's called.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't know. I don't.
Hey, it comes out like next month.
Watch much TV
Yeah,
lately, so that's probably why.
His other son's a blue chip prospect. Oh, Shador Sanders, that kid. He's class of 2021. So he's
How tall
only
is he? Quarterback, you said?
3 years, 2 years.
6'1", 180.
He'll probably grow like another inch or two, and then probably.
He was 25-1 as a starter in 2 seasons as the quarterback.
Not bad.
Yeah, we've talked about him before. He's thrown for 5,200 yards, 73 combined touchdowns, and 15 interceptions. That's insane for a kid that's playing Texas football.
Yeah.
Freshman, sophomore, 25-1, pretty damn good. We'll see what this kid can do. So let's go. NBA update. We already talked about the trades. I had that in the notes, so we don't have to talk about the trades. Thank you, Justin, on the Twitter again for all your information. I'm going to cover the East, and do you want to do the honors of the West there, Bear?
Will do.
All right. So
I'm about to go LOD. What a rush on us or something.
Rush.
All right, so Milwaukee Bucks 36-13 in first. Toronto half game out. Indiana. Damn, man, I got to stop drinking. Indiana, 3rd, 4 games out. And Philadelphia's 4th, 4 games out. Boston's 5th, 5.5 out. The Nets 6th, 9.5 out. The Miami Heat are 7th, 11.5. Charlotte Hornets are 8th, 12 out. It's pretty good, man. 24-5. You got Kemba Walker there. They're finally getting some headway around there. Pistons are 3 games out of 9th place. And the Cleveland Cavaliers are no longer in last place.
Ah, stupid Knicks. Cavs won 2 in a row. They're on fire.
Yeah, so let's go to the West.
All right, so the West, Golden State, 36-14, leading by 2 over Denver, and Golden State has just been on a tear. I think they've won 11 in a row, just absolutely dominating everybody again like they normally do. Everyone's healthy, Boogie's back. It's a pretty scary-looking team, and they aren't just winning; they're blowing people out.
Do you think if they really wanted to, that they could just win out?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think they could win out?
If
Nah.
they
really wanted to, people are going to rest and take days off.
If they really wanted to, probably.
You're all going to have your games where not everybody can be a stud, and everybody's not going to pick everybody up. It just happens.
Yep, I agree. But could they? Yeah, I just don't think they will.
What was that?
That was Val Venus.
Yeah, Val Venus running. Sorry, we're put on the Royal Rumble 1999 to give Brandon some entertainment while he sits here and eats his gummy
What were you
bears.
saying about Ken Shamrock when you pointed at him?
I was saying I saw something that he wants to come back and wrestle.
Oh.
For
He is.
unfinished business, he said.
He is.
Is he still jacked?
No, WWE.
Yeah, he is. He's doing some indie show with, shit.
Yeah.
I can't remember who, but I just saw it.
I don't want to go too much into
yeah,
wrestling.
we'll talk
but
more
did you
about
guys-
this on Sunday.
Did you guys see that they have like a WrestleCon or something near us where a lot of the guys are going to be at? Oh, I got to pull it up. I'll find it. You guys keep talking. Go
Yes,
ahead.
yes,
Yeah,
it's
we'll-
it's
we'll-
up in Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about more of this on Sunday.
So sorry, Golden State 36-14 and first in the West. Denver 34-15, a game and a half back, and I think Golden State just beat Denver a couple days ago. Oklahoma City 32-18, 4 games back. Portland in 4th, Houston in 5th.
Wait, Houston or Harden?
Oh hell yeah, Harden.
The Harden Rockets.
Yeah, he is the best one-person player ever. 0 assists, scoring like 140 points without an assist.
Yeah.
It's absolutely unreal. San Antonio 6th, Utah 7th. Talked about them a little bit earlier. Man, if they got Kevin Love, be solid. And then the Clippers 8th, with the Lakers sitting 2 games behind them in 9th. And then the Suns actually have a worse record than the Cavs as well, by the way, by one more loss. Just throwing it out there.
San Antonio, they just beat Phoenix yesterday. I think it was 126-124. Last second shot, drained it. Do you see Pop's interview after that?
No, I did not. I think it was his birthday, though, wasn't it?
I don't know about that, but they interviewed him, and he basically, just took it to his team and said that Phoenix got screwed and everything. This was after a win, and because Phoenix, what's their record? I think they have 11 wins.
Yeah,
12
11
wins.
and 42.
Yeah, so terrible team. But a lot of NBA still left. That's going to move a lot. Speaking of go back to the Rockets. Harden. Who's their center that's out?
Clint Capella?
That's right, Capella. Is he back or is he still out?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
I think Chris Paul just came back.
Chris Paul just came back.
Yeah, but I forget who they play. I forget who they just played. Oh man, who did they just play?
A team.
I know it. I know they just played a team, but one of the best defenders in the league, and Harden still had 36.
Oh yeah, Kawhi. They played Toronto. And
That's right.
And he shut down. He actually played defense for once and actually shut down Kawhi on the last second shot. They were down by Toronto was down by 2. Kawhi had the ball and Harden stepped up, played defense on him, and actually shut him down. Played good defense for the Friday. That was the first time I've ever seen Harden play defense, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So like I said, a lot of basketball still left. The Pistons are still terrible.
Yes, they are.
Oh, shit.
Got giggles over here. What do you left?
Sorry, I'm just reading a thing. You guys know what the Onion is, obviously.
Yes.
Do you?
The Onion. I know it. I love onions. Yeah.
It's
Satire.
a satire news site.
Newspaper. So it says, this headline is, T-Mobile announces wireless service now covers 70% of your apartment. It's got
That's good.
So
I like that.
That caught me off guard. Sorry.
That's funny.
I was trying to find a note and I saw that. Oh, God. That was good.
All right, so with basketball, though, just like you said, Brian, you got the All-Star break coming up here in a couple weeks. So it'll, and obviously with the trade deadline coming up that we just talked about a little bit earlier, it'll be interesting to see where some of these guys go. be interesting to see how teams change up and if anyone makes a big push there to knock off Golden State with a crazy superstar-ish team that they may have.
Yeah, you might see a big name, being traded that we're not expecting. I mean, Anthony Davis is definitely going to be
Andre Drummond.
I hope not.
There was a
I don't know
rumors.
why.
Marc Gasol for Andre Drummond.
No,
thought that was stupid.
Don't
but
want Marc Gasol.
So I told Andy, I was like, he's sent me that, and I was like, why would you want an aging Marc Gasol? Marc Gasol isn't bad.
No,
he's just aging.
He's like 42. No, I don't want Marc Gasol.
It would be pointless. But, hey, what are you gonna do? You're not the GM, so you're not gonna make that call.
No, I
hope it does happen, so the Pistons keep sucking. And
no,
I mean they have the best coach in the NBA the last 2 years, and they're not doing jack shit.
Last 2 years.
Dwayne Casey, wasn't he coach of the year?
This is his first year.
I think he had the best record with Toronto in the East.
Oh, I thought you meant the Pistons had the best coach these
No, I
last
said
2
they
years.
have the best coach the last 2 years.
Oh, okay. NHL. I'll do the East again. Tampa Bay, 76 points, first place, 14 ahead of the Toronto Maple Leafs, and this is in the Atlantic Division. Montreal is sitting in third, 61 points. Boston with 60 in fourth. Sabres are 4 out in fifth. Panthers are at 48. Red Wings 45. Ottawa Senators 43. The Islanders still in first in the Metropolitan, 63. Capitals at 60. Columbus Blue Jackets at 59, and rounding out the top four, Penguins at 58. Just behind them, 4 points behind, Carolina Hurricanes, 54 points, and then the Rangers 49, Flyers 48, and New Jersey Devils 45. So again, Tampa Bay still 76 points. They're still the best record in the NHL, just 5 points ahead of Calgary, though, which I know you'll get into, so I'll let you do that.
Yeah, so in the Central, the Winnipeg Jets are leading with 66 points, 2 points ahead of Nashville. Minnesota Wild at 55 points. The Dallas Stars at 52 points. The top four behind them. Well, actually, Colorado and Dallas are tied right now, both at 52 points. And then the Blues with 49 and the Blackhawks with 45. In the Pacific, Calgary is leading with 71 points, and they are slowly catching Tampa's points. They weren't there before, so it'll certainly be interesting to see if they can keep catching them. And then the San Jose Sharks have 65 points sitting in second. The Vegas Golden Knights with 62 in third, and Vancouver with 52 in fourth. Anaheim, Arizona, Edmonton, and the Los Angeles Kings behind them.
So all our picks, where'd you say San Jose was? They're second, right?
Second, correct.
That's my pick, right? Over Tampa?
Yeah.
Looking pretty good still.
That's right.
All right, let's do quick MLB updates, so we'll make this quick. Jack McKeon, remember him?
Yeah.
Yep.
Manager?
Marlins.
Did he die?
No, he got hired as the Washington National Senior Advisor.
He's like
gotta
90.
be I was about to say he's got to be 100.
I was going to ask you, that's what my thing is here. Know his age. What is it?
92.
What'd you say?
I said 100 jokingly, but I know it's close, so I'm going to be close. I'm going to say 89.
88. Jimmy Rollins is returning to the Phillies as a special advisor, and Neil Walker signed with the Miami Marlins. All right.
Okay.
Quick on MLB. I wanted to make this quick. NASCAR Hall of Fame. Brandon, what do we got?
All right, we got 5 drivers/owners going in, inductees going in. I believe it's. I don't have the date actually. I think it's next. I think it's in 2 weeks. So we got Davey Allison, the late Davey Allison.
Isn't he dead?
Yeah, the late Davey Allison, 19 wins.
We didn't induct him in now.
1992 Daytona 500 winner. All right, yeah. So
By the way, hold on. He's eating Bunch of Crunch.
Yeah.
What was that song, Eminem? Munch a bunch of crunch a munch?
I think
Well, you're
it-
munch a bunch of crunch?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what you got going on. I was just going to say quickly, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Brandon.
I saw it.
M&M candy bars. Have you had those yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, my God. They're
No.
so good. Brandon, you would love them. They're fantastic. Here, I'll ask you now. Do you want almond, mint crispy, plain, or peanut?
Almond.
All right, I'll go get it. I'll be right back.
What?
All right, back to reality. Like I was saying,
We
Well,
are
I mean,
reality.
this is reality.
okay.
Okay, Eminem, calm down.
The late,
Nope.
no, the late Davey Allison, 19 wins, 1992 Daytona 500 winner. Alan Kawicki, 5 wins, 24 poles.
He's dead too, isn't he?
Yeah, the late Alan
Jesus, are they
Kawicki,
going to induct any live people in?
5 wins, 24 poles. 1992 champion, and famous for the Hooters car that he would drive.
Nice.
And also the Polish victory lap. So awesome for these two, Davey Allison and Alan Kawicki, getting in. Next, we have 2 owners. Roger Penske, 107 wins overall.
Oh, you got in?
Yes. 2012 championship with Brad Keselowski. Next we have Jack Roush.
He just won another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Logano.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not on their website, so that's why I didn't. I was looking for it, and I could have sworn that they're both with Penske, but so NASCAR, update your page, please.
There you go.
Jack Roush. I thought both of these guys were in by now. Jack Roush and Roger Penske, great owners. Jack Roush, 137 overall wins, two-time champion. Chip won 2003 with Matt Kenseth, then went back-to-back with, then the next year won with Kurt Busch in 2004. And then obviously I'm saving the great for last. Jeff Gordon, third in wins, 93 wins. 81 poles, four-time champion, 1995, 97, 98, 2001, 13 wins in 1998, modern era record. Hopefully it will not get broke by your boy Kyle Busch. But I digress. Three-time Daytona 500 winner. His last coming when we went down to Florida, saw it at Daytona, 2005. Our trip. Five-time winner of the Brickyard 400.
Last win at Daytona.
Oh, because that was, it was his car, that's right.
Five-time winner of the Brickyard 400. And, fun fact, first NASCAR driver to host Saturday Night Live.
Oh, God, I had to know that.
I threw that in there.
Who gives a shit?
Well, since you're a huge Gordon fan, I have a question for you. Is he going to go in as the Rainbow Warrior or as the Pepsi guy?
Oh, Rainbow Warrior.
That sounds about right. That's why I know he has more than 81 polls.
Good one.
No.
Thank you.
So the
Good
other,
one.
Brandon.
Thought about that one for the last 5 minutes. I've actually been waiting for you to be finished. I've had that.
Okay.
So Brandon,
in the
these
reins.
M&M's candy bars.
That's awesome.
I already ate the blue one, the crispy one, but I'll open up the almond. We're gonna have to share this. I just want you to know these candy bars are awful for you. There are 600 calories in one candy bar.
So, jeez, it's okay. It's chocolate candy. What do you expect? And to be
It's
healthy?
usually not that bad.
All right. Are you done, Brandon? Can I go into golf, or do you have anything else that you want to kiss Jeff
No.
Gordon's ass with?
No. I'll be nice, though, and I'm not going to interrupt you during PGA, so I'll be nice.
I didn't interrupt you. I asked you once
be
you were
nice.
done what he was going to get into.
I'll be nice.
All right.
Go ahead.
PGA last week, they put Farmers Insurance open at Torrey Pines.
Come on, hurry up. You're taking too damn long. Let's go.
I just asked if he was going as the Rainbow Warrior or the Pepsi guy.
God damn it.
I could have said the DuPont Chevrolet. Come on.
Make a pick.
We're not even. We gotta
recap last week.
Recap it. So last week, Farmers Insurance opened at Torrey Pines.
Can you when we get to DraftKings for last week? I want to hear what you had about that because I want to talk about my DraftKings.
I don't
want
to talk about my DraftKings from last week.
So can I quickly mention mine?
I think I had 4 players miss the cut.
So I'll talk about mine quickly. I put in 3 lineups. You remember me texting you this. I put in 3 lineups and did what you tell me always don't do. Put in a phantom lineup so you don't forget.
Yeah.
And so, but this actually worked out in my favor if you remember. Put in 3 $5 lineups, and I was so pissed that I went into a meeting and forgot about it that I put in a basketball lineup that night, 2 of them, and won $215.
Yep.
So it was worth me screwing up because I wouldn't have played NBA then.
You still probably got more guys for the cut than I did, and I tried. Well, I mean,
I had 0.
Oh, did you?
I didn't put a lineup in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought you put in random players.
No. I didn't put. I
Yeah, that's why
didn't
you
take
didn't
your advice.
Okay, gotcha. I misunderstood.
Sorry.
Okay, so John Rahm came out and fired a 10 under day 1 and was just dominating the tournament. And then, Jesus Christ, that is a large candy bar.
That's what she said.
Is it? Was it? That's a large candy bar? I don't know if she said that. Anyways.
It was black.
Wow. Anyways, came out, shot 10 under the first day, and then the second day shot even par and just couldn't get on track. And Justin Rose shot 9 under and, thank you though. I think he shot 9 under and 6 under the first 2 days, and pretty much from there after round 2 dominated the tournament. Ended up winning, comfortable margin. He won by 2, but no one was really close. He pulled away. Adam Scott actually finished second, shockingly, kind of from nowhere. Hideki Matsuyama was third, tied with my maybe new favorite golfer named Taylor Gooch.
Yep.
Fantastic name. Jason Day, Roy McIlroy, and John Rahm all tied for 5th. Billy Horschel, Gary Woodland, Cam Smith, Scott Brown, Joel Damon, Ryan Palmer were all behind him. Where did Tiger end up finishing?
Top 20. 20th.
He did. He had a great round.
20th.
Tied 20th. Shot 67 on Sunday, and just didn't play very well all week, and still was top 20. So that's good for Tiger. It's fantastic. He's not playing.
First event of the year too.
Yeah, and he's not going to play this. And that was the first time he played. I don't want to say competitive golf because he played Phil on Thanksgiving or the day after. But that was the first time he played competitive golf since early October. So it was great for him. Happy to see him. Even though the putting wasn't there, he played all right. And then he's not going to play this week in Phoenix. I think he's out 2 weeks, and then he'll be in a tournament. And I can't remember. It might be the Genesis Open. I can't recall exactly.
That's what I thought.
He'll be back in a couple weeks. This week, though, Phoenix Open, always around, or it's always Super Bowl weekend. This is such a fun tournament. Probably the best tournament of the year. Or I should say the best major tournament of the year. It's just great. The fans are always wonderful there. 17 is the stadium hole, the par 3, and they encourage you to be loud on that, which doesn't happen in golf. Straight out of Happy Gilmore, so I think that's great. It's a fun course in the desert in Scottsdale. It's going to be I think it's going to be a great tournament this week. Another high-scoring tournament, and I already made my pick, John Rahm. So if you guys want to go ahead and make your picks, you can go right ahead, and then I'm going to do a little bit of DraftKings really fast. I want you to make a pick for me too there, since I've been shitty lately.
All right, Brandon.
I'm gonna go Xander. Souffle.
Classy.
All right. Well, give me a second. Tell me why you picked Xander, and I'll type him in.
Why? Because he is a 14-1, and I just decided to pick him, so that's why.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or do you just like saying souffle?
I like saying souffle. Gotta do the hand, souffle.
I went back and forth here on this one, but I'm going to take Hideki Matsuyama. So, I don't know. I found this out today. So,
Also a 14-1, by the way.
right. But get this. So, this is legit because I saw this because of Rahm. Rahm is second in strokes gained on the field per round at this course at 2.4. He's ahead of third place, and who's in first? Matsuyama. 3.4.
Nice.
A full point ahead, a full stroke better than second place. That's impossible. And he's never finished outside the top 4 at this tournament. So hopefully he keeps that going. Give me Matsuyama.
Okay, good pick. I like it.
And you want to give the update on where we all are?
Yes, so Brandon and Jake both had Tiger last week, who finished 20th. Gary, you had Jason Day, who finished 5th. I had Ricky Fowler, who finished 66th. Like you said, I went out on the limb on that one. I've been going out on the limb here lately.
You did say that.
I got plenty of time to come back. So right now, Gary's leading with 7.3, Brandon in second at 12.3 average, Jake in third with 31.3, and I am in last, 52.5. But that's okay because I know I'm just kind of screwing around right now, just kind of tinkering and whatnot. And I've been doing shitty in DraftKings and FanDuel too. So I need you to pick my last player in FanDuel this week, and I'm going to put in a DraftKings one a little bit later.
I put in 2 DraftKings.
But I have 10-3 left, and I need to pick.
Oh, shit.
I need to pick from.
Can you get Matsuyama?
No. FanDuel is like their numbers are higher.
Okay.
So these are more like mid guys. So I got.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I got Ches Reavie, who's made 7 cuts. He's made all of his cuts he's played in. Bubba, who just missed in Sony 3 weeks ago. Brandon Steele, who. He just missed the cut last week as well, which will probably kick him out. JB Holmes or Zach Johnson, and Zach Johnson has been playing great golf. He did make the cut a couple weeks
So you
ago.
can pick any of those?
Yeah, and there's more down there, but top up there. See, I was leaning more towards Ches just because he's made
That's what I was
every
say,
cut
Reavie too. Yeah.
and he's not going to be the guy like you see Bubba Watson there. The people who don't play a lot of golf are going to be the ones who are going to linger to the guys with the bigger names. So that's where I was leaning.
So,
if you're leaning there, then I'm taking it because Brandon gets outvoted.
Yeah. So I'll tell you my lineups real quick just to tell you. Woodland, Simpson, Mickelson, Piercy, Glover, Sabatini is one.
Mickelson is good. This is his home course. This is where he grew up. This is where he went. He went to college at Arizona State. This is where he played golf. Mickelson is a fan favorite here. Everyone loves him. He will make the cut this week. And hopefully, he put on a show the last time when he played 2 weeks ago, and he almost won the damn thing.
Right.
Mickelson's going to be
he's
going to be a hell of a pick this week. A lot of people are going to be on Mickelson.
Right.
Mickelson, Rahm are going to be the top guys this week for sure.
Yep.
Hideki will be up there as well because Hideki plays so well here. But normally for this tournament, I always like the the younger guys because they're the ones that have a little bit more pizzazz.
You'll like my other lineup then. So Matsuyama, Finau, Kuchar, Gooch, your buddy, Dahmen, and Schenk.
Okay. Yeah, I have Don. He just played well. I think he finished
He's 8 of 8 on his cuts this
he
year.
finished top 20.
And do you think Kuchar, he's only played in 4 tournaments, but he's got 2 wins.
Yeah, Kuchar's playing well this year, so that's a good pick.
Can he get 3?
I don't think so this week, but I could see him being top 10.
Yeah.
I could.
So
I have two.
I have 2 random lineups, as you could see here. So, we'll see what happens. I'm interested to see.
It'll be a fun tournament.
Absolutely.
It's always a good precursor before the Super Bowl. It gives you something to watch. They're normally done right before the Super Bowl kicks off, which is fantastic. And then you can get to watching the big game on Sunday.
So we talked about last week how we're going to do a golf tournament this week, right?
Yep.
We're going to do best golfers. So at first I started this off top 15 golfers all time, or top 16, and that's why I asked you guys. I needed somebody current because I took it off of PGA's website for their ranking for top 15, which the only 2 current golfers on there are Tiger, Phil. Mm-hmm. And so I decided, you know what? No, I'm going to take the top 8 that aren't Phil or Tiger from that, and then I'm going to take the top 8 current now based on wins, majors. I put a lot of factors in there. I kind of did a scoring system. So you'll see what I came up with, and we're going to have a little golf tournament here. We're going to do our vote 2 more than 3 counts here. Fair enough?
Okay.
All right. So here's a tournament. Jack Nicklaus, number 1 against number 8. 2 brackets here, 8 on each side. Current versus established or retired. So Jack Nicklaus, number 1 against number 8, Tom Watson.
Jack.
Yeah, Jack. I mean, both great golfers, but Jack.
But you're talking, this is what's going to happen. We've got, this is how it's going to be.
Tom Watson, the Jack.
All right, Ben Hogan, Sam Snead.
Hogan.
Oh, man. Who are you going with?
Well, here, I'll give you some stats because I did put these in here for you because I thought about you. You're the person I thought about with this, actually. So I'll give you some of the things because I know you like to know stats. So we'll go down to Sam Snead.
This is a lot tougher than
Sam Snead has won 7. Well, he won 7 majors. He had 82 PGA Tour victories.
He's got the most.
Obviously, most all time. And then Ben Hogan, we'll go up to him. Ben Hogan, 9 majors won, 64 victories. And he played at about the same time as Sam Snead. They were basically rivals.
Sam Snead.
And I'm going to go with Sam Snead as well just because he's number 1 and Tiger's going to catch him here this year. You think he's going to catch him this year?
Yeah, where's Tiger's at? 31,
80. 80. He just won 80 at the Tour Championship.
Yeah, 80 was the Tour Championship.
That's right.
All right, next, number 6, Arnold Palmer. Number 3, Walter Hagen.
Arnold Palmer. It's not even a contest.
No, I'm with you.
Arnold.
All right, next.
Arnie.
Number 7, Gary Player. Number 2, Bobby Jones.
I'm going to take Gary Player because he was personally one of my favorites.
Yeah, I like Gary.
Thank you.
Actually, Gary Player was one who actually...
So this is a big upset because we're all taking Gary Player.
Yeah, had a conversation with me when we went to the senior open. What was that? 2002, I think they had it, or 2003 in Toledo. Yeah, I got his autograph. He was very nice man.
All right, let's keep in the first round here. Number 2, Phil Mickelson. Number 7, Justin Rose.
Right now, Justin Rose. Yeah, absolutely.
We go right now. Justin
absolutely.
Rose.
If that's what you want right now, it's Justin Rose, no doubt.
Rory McIlroy, Justin Thomas.
Justin Thomas.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. You're done.
I know, but I'm still going to...
Jordan Spieth, Dustin Johnson.
Right now, Dustin Johnson. I'm
going Jordan Spieth. I know right now...
Jason Day, Tiger Woods.
Tiger. Because Day struggled too.
I can't go wrong with that. You can't.
Well, but it's still right now.
I know.
But I'm saying right now, Tiger Woods is better than Jason Day.
All right. Jack Nicklaus or Sam Snead?
Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
Arnold Palmer, Gary Player.
Arnie.
Read the next one. Go ahead.
Justin Rose or Justin Thomas? Oh man, that's a tough one, man.
We'll go Thomas.
Okay.
That's where I was going.
Okay, well then I'm outvoted. That's close. I mean,
What's
Justin,
your vote still?
He's going to say Rose, probably.
I'm gonna say Rose because right now Justin Rose is the best player in the world. I mean, he just won again, and he just won the FedEx Cup 4 months ago. So Justin Rose would have been my pick there. But I'm not arguing. Justin Thomas is a hell of a player. He'll win a major this year. He'll win another one. Tiger, he's playing better than TJ right now, man.
I agree.
Yeah.
Back up top.
If it was last year, DJ all the way. But right now,
Back up top. Jack Arney.
Jack.
Yeah, I mean, Jack.
I took Jack, so it doesn't matter. You're out.
I know. We still got to say
I
our
know.
pick though.
Tiger or Dustin?
Tiger.
Tiger or Justin Thomas?
I just wanted to go Tiger versus Jack.
Tiger. Yeah, you have to.
That was our goal here.
Broke the own rules here.
So, broke our own rules.
Well, I broke my own rules.
What's that?
I mean, Justin Thomas is playing better than Tiger.
Yeah, but we're trying to get all times here.
Exactly.
All right. Here it is. Tiger and Jack. Right now, who would go down as the greatest?
Right.
Versus who is going to be the greatest.
See, this is the thing.
Because we're going to agree. I guarantee it.
Well, absolutely. It's going to be Tiger Woods. But right now, it should be, in my opinion, it should be Tiger. He's not doing exactly what Jack's doing, but he's playing at the competitive level that Jack was playing at this age as well. I mean, Jack won his last major at 48, I think.
46.
46? Okay, and Tiger is, 43?
Yeah.
So, he's right there, and he's healthy again, and that's the biggest thing for Tiger. So, I do think that I think Tiger will end up tying Jack's major record. I don't think he'll end up breaking it. He needs 3 more to tie it. And then, or is he at 14 or 15? He's at 15.
He's at 14.
14?
Yep.
Okay, so he needs 4 more to tie it.
Yep.
Okay. No, maybe not. I was thinking 3 more for Tiger in his career.
I don't think he's gonna get. I think he maybe 1 more.
I think
it sucks, but I think maybe.
I think
one.
he gets 3 more.
He'll get there.
But he's gonna have most wins. I mean, he will. And that's
he's gonna have most wins.
And,
yeah, absolutely.
And as a player, Jack. I mean, and I'm not putting this off. Jack played a lot. That was a terrible throw.
Yeah, it was.
He played a lot of tough. I mean, look, he played against Arnold, and he played against Player, and he played against Seve Ballesteros, and he played against Lee Trevino. A lot of good golfers.
The late Seve.
A lot of Hall of Famers. And I'm not saying Tiger hasn't, but I'm just saying Tiger would just dominate. Absolutely in his prime would just dominate. Win a major by 12 or 13. What do you win a major? What do you win Pebble Beach? 12, I think he ended up.
Oh yeah,
by.
I mean, killed it.
Just absolutely just dominated. So I think that Tiger is right now better than Jack, which pains me to say because I like Jack a lot. I think Jack's a fantastic golfer, and they're both. Jack's extremely respected. But I think Tiger's going to get the wins. I think he will fall 1 major short of Jack's record. But I think all said and done, Tiger will probably get to a PGA win record that will never be broken, especially in our lifetime. That's a fact.
How many years do you think Tiger has on the tour? You think he can go until 50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he'll go dominate the Champions Tour.
Yeah.
And then he'll be, as long as his body doesn't fail him, I think he'll be okay. I do.
What about Phil? How many years do you give Phil?
Phil is almost 50, and what?
Yeah, he's 48, I think.
When Phil turns 50, the Bernard Langer is going to be fucked on the senior tour. I'm telling you that right now, because right now Bernard Langer absolutely dominates the senior tour. He's always up there. He's always winning. It seems like when Phil gets to 50, watch out. I think he'll dual tour, but he will play a lot on the senior tour, and he will beat a lot of those guys, just like Langer's doing. Dead honest. When Phil turns 50, he's a gambling man. He's going to take full advantage of going and playing from shorter tees, less courses, and he can. I mean, the dude still hits at 330 and he's 48. It's impressive.
So, all right. Well, with me, I mean, this is my dad's favorite golfer against my favorite golfer. Tiger will, like I said, I think 1, maybe 2 more majors. I don't think he's going to hit 18. He's not going to hit 19.
I think he wins one this year.
I hope he does. I really hope he does. He's my favorite golfer. He's gonna destroy Sam Snead's record. He could hit 90, 95 by the time he's done. I mean, he's still we're agreeing. I think he's still got like maybe 10 years left.
I mean, if he plays, you got to think. Let's just say in general, he's got 7 years left of
That'll put him
PGA Tour golf before he.
yeah,
I mean, and don't
50.
get me wrong, he can still play on the PGA Tour after 50, which he will in majors.
Yeah.
But he's got 7 years left. So if you have 20 tournaments a year at 7 years, that's 140 tournaments you have remaining on your PGA Tour schedule, and you got to win. Well, one, you just need to win 3 of them.
Yeah, he averages about maybe 3, maybe 4 wins.
So if he has 3 wins a year, that's
20, right? 21. Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
And that is what? 8. It's 101 then. It's 101 if he does 3 a year for the next 7 years, and that's not counting what he does once he goes to the seniors and comes back and plays majors. Because you've seen, Freddie Couples compete in the Masters
Tom
on
Watson.
Sunday.
Tom Watson
at the British
ago.
Open in the
gosh.
final round.
I know
in
we're
the
all
last
pulling
group.
Awesome. And then Stuart Sink wins in a playoff.
Sink deserved it. Sink
Yeah.
absolutely won that one. But I mean, it can happen. It can happen after 50. We're just putting 50 as a number up there.
Yeah.
So I really do think that I do think Tiger will get to 100 wins, and I think he's got 3 more majors in him. I just don't think that he'll quite. I thought he had 15, so I was mistaken. The Jack's record.
So I don't know what that's all about.
I don't know what that was.
No, for this right here, I'm going to pick Tiger. So Tiger.
Jesus Christ, Tiger.
Tiger. There's a thing you can mute.
I know, right? I just did. Thank you.
Okay, well, it's a telephone.
Tiger. I think he gets.
Welcome to 2019.
Thank you. I think he gets 3 wins this year.
Appreciate it.
I think he gets 3 wins this year. One's a major, hopefully 2.
I hope it's the Masters.
That's what I was going to say.
If he can win 1 this year, it'd be the Masters. It'd be awesome. So we'll see with LT Gray. What in the world? What is this? High school quarterback gets offer? What's this mambo jambo?
Best name ever.
So there was a high school
tournament?
quarterback, even better. They got offered a.
That's tough to beat.
His name is General Booty.
That's his name?
That's his name.
His name is General Booty.
General Booty.
Where the hell is he from?
I'll just pull it up for you, General Booty.
I bet if you put that in your Google search, you're not going to get what you're looking for. Or you might.
Probably not, yeah.
General Booty, Cornerstone Christian
Pro style
quarterback.
Where is it at?
He plays in Texas. 6'2", 180, plays in San Antonio. Class of 2021. So far has an offer to Liberty College.
Okay, so he's not that great, but he's got a great name.
General Booty. Well, he's class of 2021, so...
Okay, so he's got 2 more years.
He's a sophomore.
All right. Interesting.
General Booty.
It's good for him.
You're like, what the hell is this?
Good for his parents.
So, Bob Stoops rumored to the XFL. You think it happens?
I can see it. Why not?
If he does, he goes to one of the Dallas or Houston, I think.
Probably. Yeah, close. I don't know. He's on... What's he doing now?
I don't think he's doing anything.
I thought he's on TV. He's not doing any college football on TV?
I don't think so.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, he's 56. He retired. That's still young. Everybody thought, as soon as he retired that, his name was going to get brought up at any job that was available. So he said he was never going to coach again. Urban said the same thing a couple years ago.
If the money's right.
Yeah, and Urban said it this time. I think Urban's done, though, but we're not talking about Urban Meyer. Bob Stoops. I mean, if it happens, cool. That'd be nice.
It'd be interesting. Yeah. I would like it. I could see it. I don't know if he's a wrestling fan, but I imagine he probably is. Probably, well, JR, I guess he's friends with JR, so.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm sure that he probably has a little pull there. That'll be fun. I think it would be cool if he did.
Yeah, once you're a coach, it's hard for unless you absolutely have to health-wise or something, or you're, up in age, it's really hard to retire at a young age, like 55, and say, hey, I'm never going to coach again, because you're going to coach again no matter what.
Yeah.
You could say you're not going to, you want to spend time with your wife. That lasts about a year, maybe 2, and then you're like, okay, I got that itch, and, I'm going to go back and get into coaching again. So if it happens, that's cool. I always like Bob Stoops, but just another guy that said his dream job was Notre Dame, but, what else?
Oh, Jesus Christ, you always have to bring Notre Dame into this.
Hey, I tried to not bring it up during the college basketball, but Notre Dame basketball team freaking sucks. They got killed by Duke the other day.
Well,
but
then why would you have to bring it up?
I don't know. They lost 6 straight, 5 straight, whatever. They're terrible.
Okay.
All right, what's next?
AAF starts February 9th.
I'm excited. Football, baby. Love it.
How excited are you, Brandon?
I'm pretty excited.
I mean, you get football, it doesn't stop. That's nice.
It is nice. It's very nice.
So
I'm going to sit down and watch it.
No.
Yeah?
Barrett,
you guys gonna
how
watch
do you
it?
feel about it?
I don't care. Doesn't really matter.
You going to watch it?
It's almost NASCAR season.
Are you going
they're
to watch
playing
it?
When's it going to be on? I don't even know when it's
It's
going to be on. It's
Saturday.
going to be on Saturday, Sunday,
Saturdays.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
The 9th is a Saturday, yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a calendar in front of me.
I'm just saying the 9th is a Saturday.
Thank you.
Good.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
So the 9th is a Saturday, yes.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll watch, check it out, and see. But I mean, I don't know, it might be boring. I might stop watching. So we'll see. If I have nothing better to do, I'll probably sit down and watch it. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. So Brandon, I'll let you recap the Pro Bowl because you're probably the only one that watched it.
I watched the first play, and that was it.
Shocking.
So,
What was the first play? Read
I
option.
don't remember. I think it was pass.
Great story.
But no, I didn't watch any of it. I saw the highlight though of Jason Witten breaking the trophy. He was handing it to the both MVPs. I think it was who were both MVPs. It was like Patrick Mahomes and somebody else. But
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
yeah. Jason Witten went to. He was doing the presentation. Went to. I don't know if you guys saw the highlight, but he was giving it to them and. He picked it up from the top, and it just disconnected from the bottom.
I heard that the trophy broke, but I didn't actually see it break.
Yeah, so
that sums up the Pro Bowl right
yeah,
there.
it said less than a minute, so that's all I gotta say about that.
Sums up the Pro Bowl right there. Okay, Super Bowl preview. Brandon, go ahead.
Hold
Here we
up,
go.
hold up. I have an interest note for you. Rob Ryan.
Look it off your damn phone and tell us.
No,
Yeah, I just
no.
got promoted as linebackers coach by I think the Redskins.
Correct.
Ugh.
How do you feel about that?
One
Thank you,
and
that's what I
15
wanted.
next year. Mark it down now. 1 and 15. I'm going to make them 1 and 15 next year, no matter what. They could get Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady and LaDainian
he's-
Tomlinson,
He's been out a couple years.
Ronnie Lott,
I think, but
Sean
I mean,
Taylor. Too
I
soon.
mean, it is what it is.
Too
Alright.
soon, man.
All right. So now your Super Bowl preview.
All right, Super Bowl. We got the Patriots and Rams. Yeah, I mean Tom Brady. This is his 10th. No, yeah, 9th. I'm sorry, 9th Super Bowl. A lot of people are getting tired of Tom Brady, but he can still do it at 41 years old. Playing against the Rams, Jared Goff. I think this is going to be a great matchup. I think it's going to be high scoring. I don't think defenses are really going to be here. Bill Belichick, you know how smart he is. He will try to find a way to take care of Aaron Donald. We could say Aaron Donald might make an impact, but I think Tom Brady's going to do. I mean, I think Bill Belichick's going to game plan to take care of Aaron Donald, and not have him make an impact. Just
How are they going
that's
to do that?
I mean, they can do it multiple ways. Double team, a lot of double teams.
Okay, so then you got Ndamukong Suh. Then what are they going to do?
I mean,
You can't double team Donald and Chip Sue.
Yeah, but I mean, right
Someone
now,
runs
and
free.
Ndamukong Suh is still a freak.
Dante Fowler runs free.
Yeah, I like Dante Fowler.
God.
Dante Fowler.
Fowler.
I like him too. I think the Jags, gave up on him. I think he was a 3rd round pick a couple years ago. I mean,
Second
first round
round
pick, number 3 pick a couple years ago.
Yeah.
No, I mean, right now, I mean, Aaron Donald's playing better than Ndamukong Suh. I mean, you can. I mean.
Yeah, got it. But Sue's played well the last 2 games, though, is what I'm saying. I said, and if you...
That's very hard. That's very
if you
hard.
double Donald, that means you still have Fowler and you still have to block Sue.
So you still, I mean, Tom Brady he's still going to get the ball out 2 seconds or less. You got to have those quick plays because you can't let those guys make an impact because whether you block Donald, like you just said, you got Ndamukong Suh still coming, or you got Dante Fowler coming off the edge. So you got to make those plays where you get the ball out quick screens, draws, stuff like
do
that.
what they do best.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to try to throw it to the running back. We'll see what the linebackers can do.
So
Maybe they don't. Maybe they drop Donald back a couple times, and maybe they play some weird-ass contain. I mean, Wade Phillips he's a good defensive mind. Wade Phillips knows what he's doing.
Oh, absolutely.
So I think that he's played against
How do
Brady
you feel
before.
about him as a head coach?
He was terrible. I hate Wade Phillips as a head coach.
Marshmallow with a headset.
Terrible. It would have been great if he just would have stayed defensive coordinator. It would have been fantastic, but he was a really bad head coach.
Yeah, but he didn't clap.
So we got
Yeah,
got the
Jason Garrett at least still wins more than he did.
right. Patriots are favored by 3. Fun fact here: 2002, Patriots won the Super Bowl over the Rams, 20-17.
That's why I told you guys last week that I was going to say.
What was the number though? It was like Super Bowl 38 or something.
2002.
2002. Oh.
So this is 53. So that's 17 years ago. 36.
36.
So where was that game at?
Atlanta.
No.
It was New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans. Ironically, when you think about it.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they said it was old Atlanta.
So we got Patriots -3.
Well, to go back into mine is that this is just exactly what happened in that game. Young Patriots team no one knew about. No one knew Brady was anybody. Just kind of like no one knows Goff is anybody. Obviously, everyone knows McVay. And that's where the Patriots dynasty started. And this time it's different. You know, Kurt Warner was the veteran there, and they were the unstoppable offense that nobody could beat, and no one thought the Patriots were going to win ever. And they did. They pulled off probably one of the biggest upsets in Super Bowl history. It's funny to look back and say that because they had Brady and Belichick, but it's true. They were nobodies then. They were nobodies in 2002. So I think this time the table turns, and I think just how Brady and the Patriots beat the Rams the first time with a Vinatieri field goal, the Rams beat the Patriots with a Greg Zuerlein field goal. 29-26.
Yeah, I got a push here.
Rams.
I got 41-38.
Patriots?
Rams.
Well, then that's not a push.
Oh, yeah.
Patriots
Okay.
are -3.
Okay, so yeah,
the
Rams.
Patriots never win Super Bowls big. But I'm taking the Pats here. 3. I think it's going to be a push, like you just said, Brandon. Give me 34-31.
I think Gostowski fucks up at some point in this game. Whether it's a missed extra point early, whether it's a missed field goal late. I think Gostowski, something goes wrong with him in this game that goes more towards the Rams. I'm thinking a missed extra point sometime earlier that's my thought here. That's where I get the 26 from. 29-26.
So both of them got to mess up then.
2-point conversion. McVay goes for 2.
That's true. Yeah. Okay.
He's that odd coach that goes for 2 randomly. It's the Super Bowl, random ass safeties. You know how that is. There's always something random in a Super Bowl, and lately the points have been really odd in Super Bowls of the last couple. They haven't had the traditional touchdown, field goal, game over. There's been safeties, and there's been a lot of 2-point conversions, a lot of weird shit that's gone on in Super Bowls lately. So I see this one the same exact way. So yeah, 29-26 is going to be my final with that. I think it's going to be a great game though, regardless. I think it's going to be fun. Young McVay versus old Belichick, both obviously probably 2 of the brightest minds in football, to be honest with you, coaching-wise, right?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great game. I don't see this being a blowout either. From on either side.
Score? Sorry.
41-38.
41-38.
Rams.
McVay, it's crazy to think that he's my age and, he's coaching in a Super Bowl right now. But still, brilliant offensive mind. It clearly shows why everybody's trying to find the next, Sean McVay. Another reason why I think Cliff Kingsbury got hired. But yeah, this is going to be a great game. This isn't going to be a blowout. I don't think. I hope not. I think we're all picking. This is going to be a field goal game or less. So.
Yep. I really.
But Tom Brady's getting that 6th ring, so all he's got to do is snap his fingers to get rid of half the NFL.
And I got 2 questions here that I added on myself for you guys.
Go ahead.
So, first one: if Brady loses,
does he retire?
Do we start comparing him to how LeBron is? Because LeBron's
Fuck
3-6.
No.
Tom would be 5-4.
Don't give a shit. Do not give a shit.
Because you still
No.
on the point that LeBron is the best.
He's
player.
the GOAT.
Yeah, he's the GOAT, and Tom Brady's the GOAT.
Agreed. There's no question. I don't care if Brady could lose the next 5 Super Bowls. He's still the GOAT.
LeBron can lose the next 5 finals, and
He's still the GOAT.
Exactly.
Don't care. Fuck those fucking idiots that try to say, it's all about Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, go back and give fucking LeBron people back.
That's why I don't compare Jordan and LeBron, because if it was one-on-one,
and that fuck you wasn't directed at you. I'm sorry.
LeBron would kill Jordan one-on-one. Like he would.
He'd destroy
He's a
him.
monster.
Yeah.
And in football, you don't do one-on-one, so there's no comparison. I don't want to hear Montana was 3-0 and all that.
Yeah, I hate that fucking bullshit. And
that's great. Montana played the shitty fucking Bengals,
right?
And the shitty Chargers.
Yeah.
Well, this kind of leads to my second question.
And hold on. But I'm going to go into. Nobody thought Tom Brady would even be in the fucking NFL, let alone the greatest of all time. So I'm just going to put that there.
Oh, absolutely.
And I used to hate like Tom Brady, and granted, like I have more respect for him now. It was kind of how I felt about LeBron. I hated LeBron because he doesn't play for the Celtics. I hated Brady because he didn't play for Dallas. I'm not going to deny that Brady's the GOAT. So I like seeing him get there. Well, first off, because I fucking took New England to win the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, no, now it's cool that even though they're favored, they're the fucking underdog. I don't care what anybody says.
I hate Brady because all the Michigan fans try to pretend like they liked him or knew who he was when he played.
Well, he couldn't even win the job when he was at Michigan.
Well, Jeff
split time with Drew Henson.
Jeff from the Grown Ups, big Michigan fan, hates Tom Brady. So he's one of those that because he doesn't like New England.
Well, and that's the thing too is that I always say that it's great that Buckeyes do well when they go to other teams, but at the end of the day, if they're not winning for Dallas, I don't give two shits. That's great. I'm happy to see Denzel Ward go out and probably win Defensive Rookie of the Year this year, but he ain't playing for Dallas, so if he's playing against him, I'm going to root against him. It's just one of those things. I don't really care, but that's the main reason.
Yeah.
Besides the whole Deflategate thing, other than that, I don't mind Brady. Good, he is. You can't deny that he's the GOAT, man. He takes over games. The dude is just. And just like you said, he has the quickest release in football, and he has had it forever, and that's what makes him good. He can read a defense so well and knows exactly where to check to and how to get rid of that football.
Dude, if he wanted to, could play the next 10 years. If he wanted to.
He doesn't get touched.
Yeah. Exactly.
He has a mediocre offensive line every year, and he doesn't get fucking touched. Ever. You see these offensive lines that are just blah, and the dude he has hours to throw sometimes in the pocket. It's like, how does that happen?
So let's bring this up real quick since we covered the Super Bowl. Kellen Moore, think he's the OC for Dallas?
I hope not, but everyone's saying that he's so smart and football-minded, but, man, I don't know.
Now they got John Kitna?
Kitna's the quarterback's coach. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know. I mean, I wanted someone who could be creative, and maybe he can be creative. Maybe, and that's kind of what I like. If they did that, maybe it's something they see that was, he saw exactly what Linehan was doing, He was like, I'm not going to do that. So maybe that would be fine. I don't know. We'll have to see what they end up doing with that. And maybe that's what they want. They want to give him the next young guy who can do something. But
right.
I don't know how his role would have been as quarterback's coach. Does he just get the quarterbacks? Does he have any play calling? What does he get to do exactly as a quarterback's coach? I don't know the job title, so I can't really make a decision on that.
Well, I guess we're going to see. Do you think they retain Cole Beasley?
After what he said, I don't know. It was kind of funny. He said that the Dallas office they know where they want the football to go to, which is kind of funny. And they said in the 2-minute drill, look what happens. He's the one that gets the ball, and he wasn't taking a shot at Cooper or Gallup or anyone or Dak. He's taking a shot at the offensive coordinator and Jerry and Stephen Jones, I think. So we'll see.
So he's gone.
Most likely, and he'll probably go to New England and be amazing. Great slot receiver.
All right, so my last question, knowing that you just brought up how I said this ties into what you said about Montana. If Brady loses, like I said, 5-4.
Don't care.
Would you take whose career would you still take? Joe Montana's where you're 4-0.
Brady.
Or Brady where you 5
Fucking
Super
Brady.
Bowls lose 4.
Brady.
Hands down, Brady. First off, I have a hot ass wife who's worth more than me.
No. Take out the wife.
Whose career better? Brady.
Career.
Brady.
I agree.
Numbers, Super Bowl wins,
don't
losses.
Care. He's got more Super Bowl wins. He's been to the Super Bowl. I'd rather lose. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Oh, he's 4-0 in the Super Bowl. This motherfucker has made the Super Bowl 9 times.
I mean,
9.
And you're playing in an environment that's more competitive now than it was in the 80s.
Oh
when
my
Montana
God.
played, dude.
And I would rather lose in the fucking championship than not make it. I don't care what anybody. Oh, he was 4-0. He didn't fucking make it to 9 of them.
I mean, you got to think Montana played at the perfect time because he played when the Steelers, the
dynasty
70s,
was over.
Their dynasty was over. The Cowboys' dynasty
Dallas wasn't
was
starting.
over. They weren't great. They were getting there towards the late 80s and early 90s,
You're
but
making me fucking drink more.
there was, there weren't that many good teams there, and Montana, I think, took advantage of that because they had a great team, and he had one of the best fucking wide receivers. He had the best wide receiver of all time to throw the ball to.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you look at Brady, man. He's made people around him better. Granted, he had Randy Moss, and they didn't even win that year.
18-1.
Yep.
Didn't even win that year. They had, he has a lot of late round talent that he makes good. Gronk was a 2nd round pick. I'll give him that. Edelman was like a 7th round pick, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Out of what, Kent State?
Yep.
No matter who you gave him, Deion Branch.
James White, who's that? Deion Branch, exactly. You get all these guys. I mean, look at his right. He had fucking Corey Dillon as a running back.
He had Josh Gordon could be winning a Super Bowl now.
Kevin Falk.
He got high. Kevin Falk, exactly.
Yep.
I mean, you got these guys who are just no one knows about. It's not like they have monster talent.
But you made the greatest point you could ever right there. Randy Moss, they destroyed the league.
They killed the NFL that year.
Oh, yeah, like what, 23
touchdowns, and he had 50, which was the record
right?
then.
Yeah, 1,500 receiving yards or something.
It was insane.
Yeah.
He just tossed it up to fucking Moss, and that was it. And
Yeah.
you're like, I remember because we're all like, Godzan, you moron, taking Brady and Moss, and then he killed everybody. But then he lost in the championship, so it worked out pretty well. So, all right, DraftKings picks for the Super Bowl. It says Pro Bowl. For the Super Bowl, who you got?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Quarterback.
Golf.
Edelman. Give me Brady. But Edelman could throw a touchdown.
Yes.
He could, yeah.
Give me Goat as well. Running back.
Gurley.
James White.
I want Gurley, and you'll see why. Wide receiver.
Edelman.
I'm going to go Brandon Cooks because he's playing the Patriots. His old team.
Yep, I got Edelman as well. Tight end.
Gronk.
Nah, I don't see it.
I know you don't like Gronk.
Give me, who's, I'm trying to think of who the hell, I can't even think of his name for the Rams now.
I don't even know.
For what?
The Rams tight end. I can picture him, but I can't think of his name.
Start with an H or something.
Keith Haring.
No, he got beat up by Brock Lesnar. Fuck it. I'll just take Gronk because I can't think of that dude's name.
All right.
What about defense?
I took that off.
Give me the refs.
I took the Rams.
Give me the Zebras.
I would take the Rams too. All right. Top 3 Super Bowl games in your lifetime. Any honorable mentions or a and B?
Nope. I just got 3.
I want to go top 3. That'll
All
be
right.
good.
I got 3A and 3B, so I'll kick this off. 3A, Super Bowl 49, New England 28-24. Run the ball, Seattle, you dumb fucks. 3B, Super Bowl 34, Titans get stopped at the 1-yard line. Rams win 23-16.
That's my number 3, St. Louis versus Tennessee, 1999.
That's not my number 3. That's closer up to the top of mine. My number 3 was was Tyree the first one? Tyree was 07, right?
That was 9, yep.
Yes, 07. Tyree. Eli to Tyree, they beat the Patriots for the first time. That was my because that was I can still picture that catch today. It was absolutely
that's
amazing.
actually my number 2, Super Bowl 42, Giants the catch, Tyree 17-14. All I can think about, did you ever see that SNL when Timberlake's playing a character like on the sideline and he slaps some gum on dude's helmet? Like Tyree's helmet.
Yes.
He's like, this guy never gets in.
Yes.
And then he picks up his helmet and goes in. What's your number 2, Brandon?
You guys remember who caught the winning touchdown?
Yeah, Plaxico.
There you go.
Where
My
did
number
you go
2,
to school, Brandon?
Michigan State.
Thank you.
Shot himself in the leg, University.
My number 2, Denver Broncos.
That's how he partied.
Green Bay Packers, 1997. John Elway's first Super Bowl. This one's for John.
Weirdo.
That's what he said.
That wasn't even my top 10, but
That's what the owner said. It was a good Super Bowl for me. I liked it.
okay. Anyway,
I
number
don't-
2.
It's my number 2.
Well, it doesn't work for me because I can't remember back that far. So,
Sorry.
my number 2 was
Thanks, John.
my number 2 was 2 years ago when the Patriots
Yep,
came back
same.
28-3, beat the Falcons, first ever overtime Super Bowl game. That
that's
was awesome.
my number 1.
So that was absolutely fantastic,
28-3.
unbelievable.
Unbelievable comeback from the GOAT. Win 34-28. And at that point, like, I have a couple guys I know that live in Atlanta or near Atlanta in Kennesaw, and they are huge Falcons fans. And they were, of course, talking shit at halftime. And guess what happened? You got the GOAT, motherfucker, and you didn't hear shit. I mean, I would hate to be an Atlanta fan because that would hurt so bad.
After I would just be sitting there yelling, run the ball at the screen the entire time.
Yep. Number one for you, Brandon?
You guys already mentioned it. New England versus the Giants, 2007, catch by David Tyree.
So your number one's got to be?
My number one is the Rams-Titans, and it is because that was the first Super Bowl that I remember watching. I can vividly remember that game and watching that, and that was absolutely awesome. And
on ABC?
Not knowing much who Kurt Warner was at the time, I thought that was really cool.
So our top threes were essentially, if you take out, because I put in the mishap, essentially an honorable mention, where they should have run the ball. But other than that, our top threes are all the same.
That would have been my 4. I mean, that was right outside of it.
All right.
The only reason why it wasn't higher is because I hate both fucking teams.
So that's fantastic. So we're gonna have a little fun here. We're gonna do the stop and go on the commercials. I have several of them just because I want a good laugh tonight. So I got honorable mentions, which we'll just watch. We won't mention them right now. So we're gonna just watch some honorable mentions right now. And actually, I don't even have honorable mentions. I just have 3A, 3B, 3C.
I mean,
and I have 2A, 2B, and then a number 1. So
I don't have any. I don't really have any, but any of the Budweiser ones, any of the Dorito. There was good Dorito ones.
I didn't put any Doritos in here or
Pepsi
any of those.
The Budweiser
Pepsi
frogs
are
are fantastic.
Budweiser frog, the Clydesdale
Budweiser
kicking,
frogs,
the referee's a jackass.
Yep.
I believe that there's a zebra.
Good one.
The streaking sheep.
I think there was one with Peyton Manning where he's walking around.
The streaking sheep. Where the sheep just runs out and they're like, there, we got a streaker, and it's a naked sheep just running around, shaking around on the farm. I'll show you that one.
There was one with Peyton Manning where he's like walking around, and then at the end it says, well, tomorrow we're all undefeated. It was funny.
I like that. There's a lot of good ones. I can't remember. Doritos stick in your head, Budweiser stick in your head. But yeah, some of those you just can't remember. Okay, I do remember this one.
So you
now.
remember that one?
Yeah.
You want to watch it?
Yeah.
All right. So
you don't have to pause it. Just play it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we won't be able to hear ourselves because we want to turn it on.
That's okay. I can kind of hear you.
Here we.
Get $300.
Of course, there's an ad first, though.
Of course, there's an ad. So we're just gonna watch
YouTube.
This. Here we go. We got the Budweiser Clydesdales getting ready to line up for a game. And we got a...
Yeah, this was good.
Streaker.
They're laughing. That's great.
Nope.
There'll probably be no good commercials like that anymore because people would be offended by that.
Absolutely. Budweiser...
So, all right, let's. I've got 3 number 3s. Do you guys have any?
I mean, like I said, there's so many.
There's so many.
Let's go through
I didn't make a list. Like I said, any of the was
So I got Alexa from 2018, the Super Bowl. It was really good. It was about the Alexa and how they. No, this wasn't it.
This is this year. This is gonna happen this year. Yeah, this is this year's commercial. Oh, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, that's all right.
Say no next time.
So this is all of them.
Are you sure this isn't this year's?
Cardi B.
Yeah, it's got to be. I thought I saw something that's going to be on this year. Well, now we're just running my Super Bowl commercials for this year.
These are all last year.
I don't remember any of these.
Because they put them all in one. They're just showing you each person.
I mean, I'm just saying in general, I don't remember any of them. And they didn't.
It's pretty hostile.
Alexa, did you cough?
This was the commercial. There's the richest guy in the world.
Well, was. Is he still after the divorce, will he?
He'll be up there. Top 5 still.
You think he'd bang that chick, too?
Probably.
Oh, Jeff Bezos. You're so dumb.
Nope.
Just don't play anything.
You know who she's has a kid with, right? Cardi B? Offset, Ric Flair drip?
Ray J.
Offset.
Jay-Z.
Offset.
Ray J.
I don't know who Offset is.
He sings Ric Flair drip.
Stone Cold Steve
Go
Austin.
woo on a bitch. I love him.
I love them both. They're both hilarious.
But he's great. You ever see him in Curb Your Enthusiasm?
You ever seen Real Husbands
Oh, yeah.
Hollywood?
JB Smoove.
Who's Alexa? That's good.
Anthony Hopkins.
Feeding a peacock, I enjoy it.
That'd be a creepy. Get Anthony Hopkins.
I'd like it. He's still alive, right?
Yeah.
You live in a windowless bunker?
Oh, I remember this, yeah. She's funny.
Yeah. Just
Rebel
walk
Wilson.
Yeah, Rebel Wilson.
Yeah, Rebel Wilson. She's great. It's fantastic. You got it, Alexa.
Alexa, it feels like Friday.
Oh God.
That's good.
So
Great.
Yeah, I mean those are good. Like
I didn't expect all of them. Here, do you remember? I'll give you another one.
You gotta play. Yeah, you gotta play like the Was Ups and the Frogs. Frogs were the best.
Frogs.
Was Ups were the best.
I'm just going down my list here. You guys might remember this from years back. Menards.
Yeah, Menards. Yeah.
No, Menards is a great Super Bowl commercial. One of my favorites.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Remember this one? Darth
Yep.
Vader kid
Starts the car, right?
trying to get everything to move, turn on. The
Yeah.
dog won't move. Elliptical wouldn't move. It's the washing machine. He gets let down. Chases the dog around.
Almost. And then Dad gets home.
Pushes Dad out of the way.
Then he freaks out when it starts.
It's the best.
Looking around. God,
See,
2012.
think about that. 2012, and auto start was a big deal then. I mean, some cars had those, and it's just crazy to think that those are still around.
Mm-hmm.
Give me another one, Brandon. Budweiser Frogs.
Yeah, Budweiser Frogs.
There's 19 minutes of them.
Jesus. Spent a lot of money there.
You just want the original?
This is good. I just saw this. Who's a better athlete, Brady or Bartolo? Seasons, Brady 18, Bartolo 21. Wins, Brady 205, Bartolo 247. Super Bowl losses, Brady 3, Bartolo 0.
Yeah.
Home runs, Bartolo 1, Brady 0. Interceptions, Brady 169, Bartolo 0. Who is the better athlete?
I saw it.
It's funny how, like, the mid-90s, this was a great commercial.
Just brilliant. That's it. Stupid.
Yeah,
but
play
brilliant.
the Was Ups one.
Budweiser was up.
Yeah, those were. I remember going to school and you would just a couple weeks.
Same. They need to remake this. Look at the phone.
Did you guys see when the old women do it?
When the what?
There's a version of when the old women do it. It's pretty funny.
Nope, haven't seen it. Here's another one from last year. Did you see that? You remember it? It was a good commercial. Steven Tyler. Did you see that one?
I don't recall.
It was really, really good. It's not funny. It's just really good.
I'm sure I'll remember.
Because I was like, I'm going to remember it for Kia.
Oh yeah, it's like a younger version of him or something.
Oh, hold on. They did it.
Would Steven Tyler even drive a Kia? I don't think so.
When they pay him enough, they will.
That's valid. But I'm saying I doubt he drives it. Probably just there.
It was just
Alright.
solid.
Who's that, Brandon?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but it looked like Mario Andretti.
No, it's not. Definitely not Mario Andretti.
Could be.
Those cars are actually badass. The Kia Stinger, slick.
I don't think I've seen one on the road. That's probably the most expensive one. It's probably like $22,000.
So he gets out of the car. So he went back. He was young. This is a good one. All right.
I like it.
Did you have number 2?
No.
We're
Just
no.
go ahead and
All
play
right.
yours because there's too many Super Bowl commercials to choose from.
Yeah.
You remember this last year?
Oh, Danny DeVito. Classic.
Snickers had a good one too. Remember the one with Betty White?
You're still short and bald.
So that was Danny DeVito that we just listened to. The other one I had that was the Naked M&M. Yep, here you go.
Oh,
2012.
Ooh, KFC.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Shh.
Oh shit. Crispy tenders. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. I do remember this one now. Classic. Remember when that song was fun for 6 months? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
Classic
wiggle, wiggle.
commercial.
Yeah.
And then you talked about the Snickers commercials. So I'll show. You ever see Robin Williams Snickers? You remember that one?
It wasn't recent.
Oh, obviously.
Oh, yep.
Anything with an O. Let's kill him with kindness. Better. Yeah, I like those.
Fun fact.
commercials.
So here we'll play it.
Anybody
up.
with an O.
Bobcat. So, one of the best things. So, in one of our staff meeting videos, I'm sitting at the front area. I'm going to show you another one here in a bit.
That's
but
fine.
I'm sitting in the front area of our office when we had a different front area, and this is when I was married, and my ex-wife still works there. But so she used to be up front. I was like, I got a perfect idea for a video. It involves the Snickers. And they're like, what? Because IT Corner, they used to do funny videos. So I was like, dude, I got it. We're going to do this. And then so the IT guy comes up. He's like, hey, how's it going? And I was like, you know what? And I throw my hat right at the camera, and I'm like, I can't get anything done around here. The guy that runs all the numbers is an idiot, which is me talking about myself, and does all this, and I'm just complaining and bitching all the time. And he's like, here, have a Snickers. And I'm like, why? And he says, because you turn into your husband when you're angry. So I take a bite, and then he turns to him, better, and it turns back to her, better. And so it was perfect just to do for work. It was hysterical, went off well.
I like it.
But my favorite Snickers commercial of all time is Ms. Who doesn't change her age ever. She changed her age. She just.
I know. She's like 1,000 years old, too.
But she's the best.
Like I said, Betty White.
She gets destroyed going over the middle.
Come on, man, you've been riding me all day.
It's not what your girlfriend says.
Hey, Vagoda. He's not dead, too.
He just died recently, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So, any other commercials you can think of?
Not
You
off
wanted
the
to
top
watch?
of my head.
Brandon, got
Nope.
anything? I think we had some fun with the commercials. We always have a good time.
They have sucked lately, though. They haven't had really good ones over the last couple of years.
Danny DeVito was, I
you would
think,
think
2
if
years
they're-
ago.
Like, I mean, but it seemed like when you were younger, every commercial was
commercial was
great.
great.
Now it's like 1 out of every 5.
You think if
And
they're
it seems like
paying,
there's not as much.
you think if they're paying $5 million for 30 seconds, that they would actually,
Which is
make it-
insane to think that it costs
pretty
that much.
memorable.
Well, that's the whole point, and that's why you got a lot of these smaller. Actually, the ones with the smaller companies that do them are a lot better than the bigger companies.
Usually the ones we remember all the time are Doritos. Those are always great. Remember the one a few years back with the spaceship? When he's like, here, try out my new time machine. What's it cost?
Oh,
Doritos.
Yeah.
And then and he comes out and he's like, you're so old.
Yes, I do remember that. And
That-
then like
give me a bear naked, and then it's just a bear.
see what are the pistachio ones? Those are pretty good too. What are those? Are those just what? I can't remember the name of those pistachios, but they're like the green
Oh,
ones.
with the peanuts, or the obviously the
pistachios.
Oh my god,
pistachios,
idiot!
yeah.
With John Cena as the elephant.
Yes, but they did like other ones with like actual people when they first started. I don't think since then because they did a Richard Sherman one, I think,
Yeah.
and a couple of those.
Well, then they did the Gangnam Style or whatever.
yeah, Psy or whatever his name is.
Yeah. So usually Doritos, Pepsi's had some good ones.
Pepsi has some good ones every once in a while. We'll see
Yep.
how they are this year. Hopefully, they're better than they have been.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
I agree. So, we'll wrap this up. Thank you to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Give him a follow on Twitter at Songs by Wes. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. All Wear Clothing, Crandall's Quality Lawn Care, PNC, Verizon, and Charlie's Dodge. Thank you all for the support. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and go Patriots, go Goat.
Go wrestling.
Come on, souffle.